the Magna Carta, or as I like to call it, the OG you can't just do whatever you want document. Signed in 1215, it was basically a group of rich nobles telling England's King John, hey, maybe stop being the absolute worst. But somehow, this 800-year-old temper tantrum ended up influencing America's fight for independence. How? Let's get into it. Imagine it's 1215 and King John is out there living his worst life, losing wars, overtaxing people, and making enemies faster than a reality show villain. The English barons finally had enough, and they basically said, sign this document or things get ugly. The Magna Carta was supposed to limit the king's power and give some rights to some people, rich landowners. It wasn't exactly democracy, but for 1215, that's pretty revolutionary. Fast forward a few hundred years. England keeps tweaking this whole limiting the king's power idea, and eventually the American colonists get really into it. They love the Magna Carta's message. Even the king has to follow the rules, which is a hilarious concept to King George III. Aw, you think you deserve representation? That's cute. Here, have a new tax instead. That, of course, is a completely accurate representation of King George. So when the colonists declared independence, they basically said, we're bringing Magna Carta energy, but make it freedom. The founding fathers used its ideas to shape the Constitution, stuff like due process, limits on government power, and not letting one guy call all the shots. Of course, over 800 years later, we're still arguing over government power, taxes, and what freedom actually means. So hey, thanks for the inspiration, barons of 1215. You're the real ones. What do you think? Was the Magna Carta actually a big deal, or did it just get lucky in the history books? Let's talk in the comments, and if you love history with a side of sarcasm, hit that like button and subscribe. Catch you later.